Can you start off by giving us a little bit of background about yourself, your name, and hometown?
My name is Wale from Lagos, Nigeria.
Um, all right. So, what type of music do you like to listen to?
Uh, in Nigeria, they listen to the same American music we listen to here, and then they also listen to like different bands play like the conga and the talking drum. And then because I lived 3 years in Nigeria, and then partially in DC, I also listen to go-go.
Okay. So, so you feel like American music has a, it has somewhat of an influence on the culture in Nigeria.
Yeah, American music has a culture, has an impact around the world, actually. Uh, the things that people in Nigeria see on TV, the kids and teenagers, they emulate it and they try to copy it.
Okay. So, what are your views on African rappers who live in America?
Uh, I think they bring diversity to the hip hop culture of today. I think they do that more, if anything else.
Okay. So, well, the rise of Def Jam, as we all know, was a huge thing for hip hop culture, and many American inner city youth, mainly black kids, view hip hop as a way to get out of the hood, quote unquote. So, in that sense, how do you feel soccer plays a role in Africa?
Um, well, living in Nigeria, you grow up around soccer. Like, that's basically what you do. You know, more than watching TV or doing anything else, you play sports, especially soccer. It's like a universal sport in Africa. It's kind of an escape from, the poverty and the corruption of of the government and all the negative aspects of your life. It's kind of a child's way of escaping all that stuff by playing soccer. I know people who are 40 years old and they still play soccer. It's one thing. It's something that people do throughout their lives.
Hmm. So, how do you personally feel about the World Cup coming to Africa in 2010?
It makes me happy. To me, it inspires a lot of kids who watch soccer day and night, and they dream about going to the World Cup and everything like that. It gives them hope, and even the people in Nigeria and other countries in Africa, even those people who choose crime, armed robbery and all of that, it gives them hope that there's another way out. In a way, in a sense, soccer is basically an emblem of hope.
Right. So you feel like it will cause any major change as far as the culture, the World Cup being in Africa? Because clearly, if it provides hope, so do you feel like people themselves will want to change in order to, I guess, make that happen for themselves?
Uh, I do feel like we'll see a decline in a lot of the negative things that Africa holds. And, certain things because the World Cup is going to be in Africa. They're going to spend money more wisely. So even corruption will decrease. Government will start spending the money instead of stealing it. You know, kids will start, you know, uh, behaving in a more successful way, and it just gives everybody hope. It's inspiration basically. So yeah, I think it will have a lot of positive influences on Africa.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. Once again, this is Mr.
Wale,
All right.
Adegoye.
So on that note, we're signing out.